Can we fight now? Poison will probably kill it. Poison plus burn. No point playing this. We'll use adrenaline too, as long as we can end the fight on this turn. Not sure what we're gonna do after this. I guess we have to go to Bloodmoon Island. There's really not much else to do. No, let's do it this way. This is sort of harmless. I'm wondering how the enemy will react. This doesn't do damage, so I'm not sure how hostile of a action this is. Plenty hostile. It's fine. They might not all die on this turn, but we can make it so that difference is largely irrelevant. Right. How are we gonna tackle the other fight? There's I'm not sure if what makes the difference there. Like, does the bridle progress the moment we start to get close enough? Or is it okay for us to just take our time and it'll only start to progress once we've taken part in the fight? I don't know. Where's the goddamn whistle? What does it even look like? There it is.
Paladin Hardwind's whistle-like device, wings flutter.
Right. Transport here, run to the tower there and basically hope that we can take part in the fighting from there. Go, 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 go! Is this the correct place? Definitely not. Might not be a bad place though. We can do another teleportation closer by. I don't know if we could do one there. If we can't, we're in a terrible situation. We'll see, we can always use the waypoint system to get close to the fight. Paladin. Yeah, they just appeared and killed them. There is no fighting or anything. Hopefully the paladins will pay me a bounty for this. Level 15 guys. Tons of them. No, they both died. Oh, suits me just fine. They're undead. Still, me killing two of them already shifts things to our favor drastically. It's still 3 against 4, I guess. I was about to say that them grouping up like this was not a good idea, but as long as we can kill that one, we'll probably be okay. And we only need some sort of a healing ability to do it. Corpse explosion. Glad to see they do it too. He's dead. See if I can put one of them to sleep. Should help the paladin a little bit. That's more or less my only goal there. You. Physical damage is the only thing that's relevant. Ooh, there's a corpse there. I might get blasted by it too. I hardly care. Are you undead? Yes. Indeed you are. So... I think I'll use a standard heal scroll on him. A decent attack, and we might as well do something. Why attack the one who's already dying? Oh, whatever. Totally worth his attack. He'll lose it immediately when he moves. They'll die no matter what happens. No, mosquito will spawn to the rescue. I'm gonna give it the finger. So his heals will basically kill him now. Anything else? No, we just need to get back to the fight fast enough. What's the best way? There are no good ways, at least. Classic water balloon attack from the paladin. I mean, I understand it can make sense here and there, but you have to follow it up with something. Just throwing a water balloon at an enemy isn't exactly all that effective. At least I can provide some support now. You need to die. The battle is decided at this point. Hard win might take a little bit of a punishment, but there's no way he'll die at this point. Cork will probably survive too. He's bleeding, but unless he walks in the fire like an idiot, he's fine. And the poison, oh my god, he's gonna die. Like, at least keep one of them. Is it Necrofire? It's Necrofire and God knows what else. It's a legitimate chance he might die unless I do something. Right. Magic Shell should keep him alive at least for some time. You. What are we gonna do about you? Something that only attacks enemies. At least it's totally worthless because we would need to do physical damage. Shit. A basic heal, that's pretty much the go-to spell in these cases. We need less than 150,000 for a level up. Considering we're basically getting 10,000 per kill now, it's not that much. And we have multiple quests we can still complete too.
The Magisters are out there.
The paladin's spirit.
I shall not fear if or it would be.
She turns back to her fallen.
Tormented Soul.
He looks up from his map.
Your war owl came. I confess. I've informed Lord Ken in Arx. Thank you.
He tosses you up.
It's all there. Please, I'm busy.
He recoils in disgust.
It's a grim day that such gore would bring me pleasure. But Helen Everhart's death was wrong, and this goes some way to righting it.
Okay, a couple of extra quests, a couple of maybe 20,000 extra XP. Ooh, +6 initiative, +3 strength. Would lose intelligence and memory though, so not a great trade, but +6 initiative. I mean, we could place a shield, for example, just to ensure that we definitely get a opening move in a fight. Usually that's more than enough. Alternatively, basically there is no alternatively. Yeah, I like this. It's also a two-handed sword though, so we'll have to ignore it. Light metal armor. This is the most expensive item. All of them are worthless. Might as well go for the gold. Very close to a level up now. 100,000. 110 really, but still. There really isn't all that much left. I might be able to scrounge up something if I dig deep enough. I don't think so. I think it's better if we just head to the Bloodmoon Island. Are we missing one of the pyramids? Do I have all of them? Probably have at least 2. I don't see the yellow. Yeah, because we still need to go with the visit the goddamn people here. No, here, right. So teleporting there is very convenient for us. Let's leave the pyramid where it is. It's not in a bad location.
A lake of death fog, and the bridge appears to be down.
Oh shit.
There must be a way across. Nearby.
Yeah, illusion mines.
Careful! I spotted a trap.
Again, this might have been a nice solution if you couldn't see it from the map directly that you can do this. Now it's just sort of pointless.
I seem to have made it.
36,000 just to arrive here.
Less welcoming.
Less than 80,000 for a level up. That's easy at this point. That's 3 to 4 enemies depending on the enemy type. But what are you resistant to? No talents or anything.
Greetings and salutations. Have no fear, we mean you no harm. No harm.
The beings
My manners. Master would not be pleased. He awaits you west of here. He will not a servant.
he rings it.
Loyal and...
He doesn't respond.
Master is master. He wants you to go to him west of here.
Are they all the same? They're really unremarkable. Suspiciously so. There was a waypoint here somewhere. I want to reach that first. Someone wants to pick a fight with me on the way here, don't care. Right, so let's meet with the demon representative. I'd like to at least know what happens if we deal with him. We might end up killing him later anyway though. I mean, we know who
The
he's
statues are even
representing more or
stranger.
less.
A shard of polished iron peeks from under the statue's base. There's something hidden beneath this massive sculpture.
Right, we can use the song to gain access to these. I don't care that much. Ooh, Mistress of Agony. No physical defenses. Fire resistance, got a lot of it. Fire, the resistance seemed to vary basically per from person to person.
The advocate has us skipping stones.
Shh. Dark words should not sully those honeyed lips. All will be well.
Okay, let's see what this master
You
wants.
have kill.
The hulking warrior's eyes dart about in panic, but his voice is...
He has faith in them.
How can I tell if he's to be? Oh, it's you. I don't see why not. I've got business all around the realm, same as you. And I'm sure you'll tell me all about...
You're here to work. Are you also here to trade? I have much to show.
Anything particularly interesting? Plywood logs are pretty much the only thing. I sort of want to buy maybe a couple. We could make the poison scrolls out of them. Emracked, strength, constitution too. It's wrong type of bonuses. Armor piercing grenades is the first one I've seen. I'll buy it. Usually it's basically usually worthless. There have been a couple of occasions where that's not exactly the case. So I'm more or less just hoarding them in the Lady Vengeance. They might be just a money drain that never leads to anything. Curse cluster grenade. Okay, I'll take that too. No. Can you make these? It's probably something like source orb and cluster grenade. But this seems like it... I don't care enough. I really don't. You would need to be able to drop the price by one, and that's a path I've basically already chosen not to go to. So better not entertain the thought. I'll take another trumpet of death. Magical pike. There's a spear that I can't seem to be able to sell.
Dark words should not sully those honeyed lips. All will be well.
No, this is bartering. That's initiative.
That is all we need.
So technically they might be somewhat useful here and there.
I trade, you have coin. I have wares, nothing else. You like your no. We are where we are meant to be. We have a wager. Some say she succeeds, some say not. Good. Tell me, how do you bet? For the half-blood or against?
4. Persuade. Not
She's
gonna
your
work.
friend, not mine. You want a good? Now, see what happens. Until then, do you wish to trade?
The tree is surrounded, and the advocate has us skipping stones.
Dark words should not sully those honeyed lips. All will be well.
You have a lot of faith in these promised outsiders.
He has
Right.
faith in them, darling. That is all we need.
It's about 100 points piercing damage. I guess most opponents it is not useful. It might create pools of blood though, that might also be useful. Just trying to think of uses besides the obvious. The advocates. A lot of fire resistance. Also, there are a lot of corpses here, now that I think about it. Maybe focus more on physical attacks. Do we still have fire whip? No. I guess the selection is all good enough. What can the advocate offer?
The lizard's eyes are dark as polished coal, void of all light. A faint frost seems to cover the cracked and broken scales around his mouth.
Nothing all that interesting. Maybe another livewood log. We don't have a huge amount of them. I don't recall if we can ever get a huge amount of them. There were a couple of items I definitely should have been able to sell previously. Like, they're not worth much, but every little bit helps.
You have a reputation for both malfeasance and chaos. Well, here you stand. In the flesh, so to speak. Ah, a curious... I am here at the behest of my master to offer you a simple exchange. You and he possess a common foe. The power behind the Voidwoken has made our lives hell, so to speak. Since the Divine Order unleashed, and as the gods have shirked their duty, perhaps we could come to a mutually beneficial arrangement pertaining to both of our objectives. Indeed, I can offer you the source channel that you seek forthwith, as a gesture of good faith. Very well. I can see them straining against your lips. Unleash them, Godwoken. Ask your questions.
Who's behind the Voidwoken?
One may ask, one may and one should heed that twicefold for information like this. There is power in a sagacious decision. My master has been troubled by the presence of the void as it creeps ever forward. There is a tree at this island, and you will exterminate these termites. It is simplicity itself, in truth.
I might as well accept, if for nothing else to see where this goes. We can always pick a fight later.
My master's identity is of no practical. Your smoldering, half-demon pet can attest to that. She is the one that comes to me, helm in hand, in a sad attempt to beg and snivel her way. Alas, I am not at liberty to say more. My master values privacy above all else. He would not take it kindly if he discovered I are most excellent. Your ability to channel source has sadly already. If I cannot gift you one book, there is neither enigmatic lore nor magical jewel required to open the channels of source.
You feel the pull of a far-off connection. You feel the dungeon, the red organic tendrils binding you. Your ears of cold pain shoots through.
Oh, what delectation. Why waste such power on flesh when it can be... Now, tell me, is there anything further in which you yearn to be enlightened?
Basically a worthless book to me. The point is, though, we want to complete his quest. We can kill him later, that's fine. I mean, the deal doesn't seem like it's all that binding. It's not the contract that we would need the Swarmbreaker to break. It's just a deal. We'll do you a little favor if you help us against the tree. Might as well talk to Malady though. At least see what happens there.
She pointedly ignores you. Her eyes suddenly flash.
We'll discuss this later. Now.
Right, everyone wants to get rid of their contracts they've made. That seems to be the general theme. You do get what you would. You do get something out of it, so they're not totally screwing you over, but yeah, it's not worth it. This will allow us to also prepare the battlefield against the Advocate, so we can move around the corpse a little bit.
The flaming figure emits no heat, yet your skin seems to sizzle if you draw too near. The hymn twines winged keeper from stone to...
Like a charm.
I don't recall exactly where I want to go though. Does it matter? We'll have to visit most of the place anyway. Right, I need to make another acid spore scroll. Starting to run out of source orbs, which is not exactly a horrible thing. You can always buy more. I certainly have the money for it, so I'm not sure why I'm even complaining about it. Right. There's quite a few dangerous demons here, so I'm thinking maybe try to do the main quest here first with the tree. We're looking for a name and dealing with the tree. If we're gonna do this, we might as well make the battle preparations first. There's no telling what'll happen when we come back. These would likely maintain their current location. The knight is trivial. The Wishmaster and the Advocate should be things we need to focus on. Advocate is very well defended at this point. I'll use the other teleportation spell to move the corpses closer to him. Ooh, I do have Fire Whip. Why do I have Fire Whip? But what exactly am I going to take it in its place? Searing daggers could cost a single point when used normally. Damage would still be sort of pitiful. And this is probably why I have still the fire whip, because I have to think so long, what the hell am I gonna put it in its place. Don't want dust throw. Actually, I've grown attached to the worm trimmer. It works. Ooh, we could go with blood, I suppose. But this is very good against fighters. Very, very good. So he's gonna maneuver around the table here and there. It's about 900 points of damage per body. Right, so 4 corpses should do it. There are 4 corpses here. Not at that point, we certainly have enough spell capacity to wrap it up if we're using something else. Well, there are 3 additional corpses. We should probably try to surround these 2 with the corpse as much as possible. I don't want to deal with an archer here. He also has, she has no physical defenses, so this would be very effective. The thing is, I might not be able to... No. I was thinking cooldowns. How relevant would that be? But the mass corpse explosion is... no, its cooldown is...
The tree is surrounded.
Is drastic. 2 turns, right. I was looking at the mass traps. But 2 is very quick, and I can always get rid of the cooldown with another ability. More importantly, I'll probably use standard corpse explosion against these.
Promised outsiders.
I would still need 2
He
corpses.
has faith in them, darling. That is all we need.
Right, I don't think there's much point in preparing these corpses anymore. What happens if we sort of start here? Nothing. We could detonate these ones easily. With the rest, it's pretty more useful to rely on other abilities. Physical damage isn't that important. Right, let's see if we can get to the tree. We have to have the true name of the demon. Pretty sure we're going to basically have to face the doctor regardless if we have Lose in our party or not. Jesus Christ, I had to think a long time what the name was.
Stand back! But I know you for what you are. A mere mouthpiece of deception. It is of no use. The advocate knows the tree yes. Blood among blood, you...
No physical defenses. Undead Black Ring Destroyer. Just looking if there would be a lot of point in the preparations. Yeah, we could move some corpses closer to them. I think it would be idiotic not to. They have some of them have no physical defenses, so 2 corpses is pretty much an instant death. Maybe a corpse and a follow-up. We don't need to kill all of them that way, but I think we do need to clean things up a little bit. They seem to have additional support units coming in, and that's 4 casters. That's a lot of trouble coming your way. And they have the elevation advantage too. We need physical attack spells there. Are they undead,
Or we will burn
though?
you leaf by leaf, vein by vein.
Definitely not. Very resistant to fire. Fire doesn't seem to be a good choice here in general, so maybe I can take the lesser fire spells away. We'll leave the mines and that necromancy there. Only one trading blood. Don't have that many necromancy spells. I'd like the mosquito swarm too. Guess we can give up the worm tremor this time. So, minor preparations probably will help here quite a bit. We still only have 2 corpse explosion spells, so limits. Just if we could take out a single enemy, that would be great. Mervil the Accursed is there. Whoever he is. I don't want to get too close.
Your name, your back will break. Here, Skanaga, here, Utrada.
They're gonna resurrect the dead Black Ring Destroyer the moment I
or we
come
will
in
burn
there.
you leaf by leaf, vein by vein.
Can I really do all that much?
Stand back! I
Yeah.
know you for what you are. A mere mouth. Yes, blood among.
I don't think there is. And we chose the one guy who actually has some physical armor. Great. $500. Not that impressive. And the blasted thing is sworn. Fire resistance is significant. Undead. Water earth resistance. I'm not all that sure how the hell it would be the good way to fight these. Because we're gonna take a massive amount of damage if we just go in there. Bone Smasher. Okay. This is just getting worse and worse and worse. Are all of you resistant to fire? Pretty much yes, and it's just getting worse. So water, air, earth, heals. There's not enough heals in the world to get that much done. Me cursed blood. Right, I want to try some of our scrolls. Grasp of the Starred. Is it a good idea? Not sure. Way to test things. Soul crippled, a little bit of physical damage. I don't think it's enough. That's the main problem. We don't have a lot of good heal abilities, really. So I'm lacking the ability to really follow up on some of these spell attacks. I've gotta use evading, otherwise I'm boned. I'm not sure why she rescued me from that. Guess she wasn't planning on a rescue, but that's what it was as far as I'm concerned. More bone smashers. They do a respectful amount of damage. I'm taking fire. No, I'm taking resist all. I think that's a safer bet at this point. And if I'm not gonna use them in situations like this, I'm never gonna use them. I mean, I can make more already, so it's not that big a deal. Now I can ignore the spellcasters for a while. Hopefully we can get something down. I should be able to use... Yeah, I can use earth spells, but frankly, how many do we have? 1, 2? Ice would be somewhat better, but it still isn't exactly great. Again, I can keep ignoring the mages for a couple of turns now, so I'm not too worried about what they do. There's 2 melee guys that I can't evade. Ooh, the curse works for me. It'll prevent the melee guys from attacking me effectively, hopefully. What to do, what to do, what to do. Ooh, there is a option to detonate his ass. But wouldn't really achieve a goddamn thing. It shock 3 of them. Stun, stun, stun. Thank you very much. Can't really do much about you. Maybe try some physical attacks. There's a corpse next to him. You are not undead, right? Now, if the last son of a bitch would also join us, that would be great. Then I could use some serious area of effect spells. Yeah, I'm gonna do the Ethereal Storm at least. It'll affect everyone randomly. So you switch our positions a little bit, I guess that's cute. I honestly don't know what the hell he's trying to do here. How expensive is this to cast? Where the hell is it? There. Ethereal Storm, fairly expensive. I'll still do it. So it's sort of a mixed bag. What the hell is happening? That's fine. No corpse detonate. It would make a lot of sense for us to basically pull back at this point, but at the same time I need them to stay here. I'm worried about that guy. He's gonna reach me and pummel me to pulp. Bone Smasher number 2. Yeah, this could be the end. They have a knockdown effect on their attacks. So the moment I lose my physical armor, it's over. Yeah, this is very unreliable what's going to happen. It's a gigantic clusterfuck, really. Still. I think I want terrain more than anything. Right. He's the only close by threat we have. Chameleon cloak, please. Right. Two guys stunned. No, he's shocked, not stunned. Stunned. Out of the fight already. Didn't give a shit. Decaying. We could blast that one with a heal. I really need to get that one stunned. Need more action points. More action points. I think we can achieve a lot on this turn, so I'm risking the adrenaline. We need, first and foremost, can we attack all three with a single spell? I might also attack my own ass. How damaging that would be. Fairly damaging. Stunned and dead. Thank you. I need to do something about that one or that one. Might be able to actually kill her. And not have to sweat too much to do it. So the only one remaining is you. He can attack me a little bit, but he can't play me out to fight. There won't be another turn for him. We can kill her. We can kill her. Him. Whatever. Shield and death. What do you feel about poison? $20,000 each. Might be my end, though. I mean, he has a knockdown attack and I don't have a lot of shields. But it's too late now. Get the level. And we froze.
My, you were rather more astute than my initial. As per our.
The lizard leans in close, his rancid breath clogging your throat. As you look into the darkness of his eyes, you see.
Now, Godwoken, we both have what. You need not fear me, but this island hides more dangers than my claws. I recommend you go. But should I find you broken on the beach, I will shed no tears. It is... Now, I have work to do. This place must be cleansed.
I wanted to fight. Might have to load.
Godwoken! This tree is beyond sacred and is not for your mortal hands. I am doing what I can. Oh...
Who he fought first? We absolutely must get the information here. So preparations didn't mean all that much here. On the other hand, we basically dump any target there, he is dead. He is super dead. I wasn't exactly expecting another fight so soon, but can't be helped. You're charmed, aren't you? Already possessed, so I can't charm him. Ah, well, shit. Fire immunity, or high resistance at the very least. I think in many ways we shouldn't rush into things here. I can always go invisible. I need to basically get something done right now. Very close to dying. Can we do a follow-up? We can. So one enemy less. Why didn't it detonate? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Invisible, invisible, invisible. We got the kill though, that's the important part. It'll counter the adrenaline too. Suffocation is what's revealing me. I probably can't get these guys to sleep either. Okay, fine. Dodge it is. Prepare for the next phase. Ice might slow them down a little bit. Also, I can detonate your ass, can't I? Yes, I can. Where are the best explosions? Probably there. We want a fairly straightforward teleportation to do it, and I can't do it now. So we'll just have to wait. Rely on the ice for protection for a single turn. A little bit of haste wouldn't hurt us. They can't disable me now, I can kill it. The advocate. Okay, what the hell is the Wishmaster doing? Manic madness. Am I mad now? No. He got knocked down. Well, that's amazing. That is really wonderful. We can end this now. Yeah, that looks like a horrible place to be. Truly god awful. Think of what would be the best target for us to really attack. Backstabbing son of a bitch isn't my major problem, but I can't exactly ignore him either. He will become a major problem, so not sure how the best to handle these. Probably cause him to fall asleep. That'll buy me a little bit of time. Give me extra attributes. Ooh. They'll probably spend a decent amount of their action points moving, that's why I sort of teleport around. They're fairly good at what they do though. Can I turn the Wishmaster to my side? I wish him to act as a distraction for me. Alright, keep that son of a bitch in line. I'm getting most damage from her, and I can't really do all that much about it. So I'm gonna chicken her. This is why we made the scrolls. Where's my chicken? There it is. Right, now there's only one thing we have to worry about. Okay, let's think about this a little bit. He's my biggest worry, or she. I'd like to get her closer to one of the enemies. So basically, Wishmaster tries to do something against her. You. I need you to start taking damage from healing. That's a cheap, easy way for us to attack. Might also be able to kill her using blood now. Right, they'll play with each other for sure. Ruptured tendons. If she moves, she's taking a huge amount of damage. Holy shit, yeah. Still decaying. That's why I have the Bloodsucker scroll. Suck blood. What else? What else? Let's give ourselves some dodge. I don't think I want. Oh yeah, I think I'll just reset my defenses now that we have the chance to do it. They shouldn't hit me, all their attacks should be reflected back to them. High quality augmenter, what the fuck did you eat that? Seriously, why? Effects unknown. Must have been desperate for something. We can do standard issue corpse explosion again. Any corpses nearby? Not really, there would be one there. I don't think that's a good idea. I think we're gonna do it standard issue, freeze their ass strategy. Right, he's up. You. Can't really do physical attacks anymore. That's why we have scrolls. 4 points, pretty much anything will kill it. It has to be physical damage. I'll just use a standard tissue heal. I have tons of these. And they're cheap to buy, that's the better part. Pretty much seals the deal here though.
The tree's spirit embraces.
Qui manducat omnio murdus acts. It quot potest etse nin ex.
Your hand passes, yet there is nothing to divine but rough bark.
I think I need extra information somewhere on the island to be able to utilize this. I need to visit the library at the very
By the
least.
seven and all, I'm finally rid of that demon. Finally rid of that. But not much more than you've been. She made a. I'm not sure that even my.
The spirit looks around with wide.
The demon feet. The demon protect. The demon has. The demon has a secret.
We did explode the advocate's corpse, so maybe that's why he doesn't have a spirit here. Not that it matters too much. I'd like to visit the library and see that to basically make sure we get the necessary information out of this son of a bitch. It is very, very, very important that we do. So I don't want to go adventuring to anything else now. Library would not really require us to do any fighting either. Just dig up the opening, read a few books, and it should be it. Void Walk and Fish Exchange. huge amount of cash from this. Potentially decent gear too. Cursed firestorm grenades, cursed poison. Destroyer's gloves. They're the wrong type. Gloves themselves are okay, I guess. They're not good for us. Right, the library where we are interested in should be very close to this. Archives, right. Head north. This is something we must verify. Must verify it now. Everything is sort of for nothing if we can't verify that. What is that? Cortan the Stalker. Don't really care. We did get the level up though.
What's this? I found something.
2 ability points to spend. Attribute points to spend. Did I get more memory? Yes, I did. What did I give up? Probably fire abilities. I'm not a huge fan of extra memory. I mean, it's fine, but we still have to keep in mind that damage is king. As long as I can keep pushing it higher in a reasonable manner, I'll do it. 46 now. 180% extra damage. We're also spending now some of our skill points. I'll making sure we can get the Arrow of the Urge spells we need immediately. So that's a natural 6. Geomancy doesn't have to do that. It's certainly not a high priority. It's are we going to take the Hydrosophist or the Pyrokinetic? I'm leaning toward Hydrosophist at the moment, mainly because it seems to work on a lot of more opponents, and it really allows you to control the battlefield much better. It does less damage though, and fire. A lot of opponents are really resistant to fire. I'll still take a Hydrosophist. There's a lot of good potential attacks there, like the Icebreaker, for example. So we can throw liquid, use ice attacks, maybe ice attack directly, blow up the ice, then refreeze it, and so on. So there's a lot of good damage cycles there that we can produce. We just need a few extra abilities.
Volumes upon volumes. I can't imagine the vastness of knowledge recorded here.
We might be getting 1 extra talent. That'll be Savage Sortilege. All magical skills a critical chance equal to your critical chance score, which should be fairly high. So potentially double damage, more or less. Not quite, 160%. We might be able to get that a little bit higher without spending combat skill points there. Only a little.
The spirit urged.
No, no, you, my sister. Help me find it. There is little time. This is no time, and yet
Her hands fan furiously across the tomes like a pianist's upon the keys.
you must be feverish. Now be silent.
She hushes you with an index finger held to your lips. And
Journal.
What's this? I found something.
A last teleportation pyramid. Another part of the blade with
the transparent art,
called
your head.
pose.
Connected as one.
It's a crystal blade. See, the object repeats the words it previously spoke. It
The hilt of a blade, I do believe. But clearly no ordinary blade.
No shit.
I can feel my source power draining at the merest touch. Tenebrium is truly a material of the void. I can feel another pyramid. How very useful.
This is not really it. I need the name. I have no idea who exactly has, even technically has the name. Seem to recall you get the information from here. There should be a lot of patience and things like that, and everyone has a little bit of an information sheet on them. Sure if this is technically the place. There are only a couple of these places though, like maybe 5 in total. Medical reports. It looks like there we can get access to the necessary information now. Medical report. Not really the one we're interested in. To be fair, I haven't been paying too much attention what exactly is contained in these papers I'm digging up, so I might already have the information. You'd think the quest log probably has a marking on it if we have it. Fire slug. There should be at least one more medical report, I'm pretty sure. The fact that I can't find it is a bit worrisome. Am I truly missing out so many things? That's the final one. Not sure we got what we wanted. Right, we did get it. Hopefully we can go to the tree now, confirm her name, and which would allow us to finish up that particular quest. If that succeeds, I'll basically end it there. It is vital for the next stage of things. I wonder how we could fight the Doctor. We have the opportunity to weaken it without any real consideration, so we could do that. Alternatively, we could fight the more powerful form on our own. The thing is, I think the time limit version of the fight is only available if you have Lose in your party. But without that, it could be an interesting fight. Tough as hell, probably.
A moment passes.
Friend, kin, I can be free. My soul cleansed. And great it will continue to. Yet you awakened me from nightmare with a single utterance, my name. And I'm grateful for that. Remember this lesson when you leave Bloodmoon. Speak its name, however, and you expose it. Destroy it, and you free. Now come closer. I'll say the demon's name only once.
The spirit's voice.
Adramalik. Naivety. I meant to summon the roaring, and then awake on an isle I'd never been, encircled by that was my life. I've suffered.
It was worth a lot more experience than I thought it would be. Yeah, we are only 750,000 from the next level up. Right. Things are going fairly smoothly for us. We definitely have to make a new batch of scrolls when we are done with the Bloodmoon Island and this place in general. We're not exactly in a bad situation, but I'm using certain type of scrolls at a rapid pace. I've used up more than half of my restoration scrolls in a couple of fights. So some kind of replenishment is in order. Maybe even start buying source orbs, although I'm hesitant to do that until we get to the final area of the game, or at least get a new section of spells. That's actually probably now happening. We could just go to shopping, but no, we will have to do it anyway at the end, and there's not that much content left. Maybe like 3 vaults and a couple of fights in this island, and that'll be it.